What up? Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. Check out the readings for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, as well as other placements that represent significant things for you, so you can get a full idea or a bigger picture of what you might be dealing with or experiencing this month. This reading may resonate or it may not. Pieces at the beginning, middle, and or end, or none of it will resonate. So take it as it resonates. Don't force the messages and don't shoot the messenger. This is a reading for Gemini for September 2023. I appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations, comments. I appreciate you guys engaging with me like I'm trying to engage with you. All right, let's get into it, Gemini. I hope you're having a good day, following your intuition, trusting your instincts, using your discernment first and foremost. I mean, you have a pre-message here of the Seven of Cups with the High Priestess. Let's see the quartz. All right. There's a lot going on, right? Good, bad, ugly, everything in between, the boring, the lazy. There's a lot going on. There might be things that you have an emotional interest in. You're definitely receiving intuition on something that's here multiple times. But I felt like there's things that you might be ignoring or trying to ignore as well. I heard evading. There's maybe like details or information, something that's evading you, or you might be trying to evade something. I felt like there's definitely like you have your eye on a prize, but your head's down, like you're focused on something. I feel like you're trying to keep yourself. I heard distracted. I feel like you're trying to keep yourself like inspired and encouraged for whatever forward movement that this is that you're trying to obtain or receive. For some of you, you might be receiving some sort of download or intuition, and you might be trying to ignore it. Like, no, that's not true. No, that's not possible. For some of you, I feel like you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of things coming in that you're trying to like keep to yourself, keep quiet. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles. There's something you're trying to like. I heard restart. There's something you're trying to do. There's something like you're trying to move something along, but you're trying to like choose the best option for you. I feel like there's something. Hold on. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to move forward towards something that you're passionate. Like you're trying to use your intuition, use your discernment when you have this approach. I heard approach, but while you're trying to make decisions, while you're trying to decide if you're going to do something or not. Definitely, though, trusting your intuition, using your discernment when it comes to whatever opportunities are coming in or whatever opportunities you're trying to create for yourself. Hi, Alphonse. I hope you're having a good day. Gemini for September. Gemini. All right, this is yes or no? This is gonna be your last shuffle. All right. Let's see what's coming in for you for September, shall we? Gemini. Gemini. You have the Empress first card out. There's something that you're going to be receiving. There's something you're creating as well. The Ten of Swords, crossing that energy. At a soul level, you have the Two of Swords. I'm telling you, there's definitely, like you're trying to ignore something. I feel like there's some sort of conflict within your thoughts or within your energy. You're trying to ignore that as well. Recent past, you have the Ten of Pentacles. I hope that resonates for some of you. It's not resonating for me. You have the Eight of Pentacles and your crowning energy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into it before we start pulling more cards, I guess. There's something that you've been trying to manifest for yourself. Sorry. There's something you're trying to manifest for yourself. I feel like there's something you're trying to create, even though you have a lot of doubts within your thoughts. There's like a lot of opposition. There's a burden that you've been dealing with for a long time. This could be a thought about, like, maybe you're thinking about a person, place, or thing, and it's very annoying. It's very distracting. It's very annoying because nothing comes from it. Nothing happens with it. There's no change. There's no forward movement. It's like, what is the point? Why am I keep on experiencing this for some of you? For others of you, there's something that you're going to receive and you're not going to know what to do with it in September. Oh, man. You have the Five of Pentacles in the near future. What else? You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse for how you see yourself. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it out. Other people see you as the Two of Wands. Hopes and/or fears. You have the Sun card. You just want to be happy, Gemini. You just want to have truth and clarity, understand something. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. Very defensive. I'm going to do another reading for you guys because I don't know if this is my, like, pieces of my energy pulling into this right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit frustrated and irritated right now. So we're going to finish this reading, but I'm also, like, this isn't going to be your final reading for September. We're definitely going to do you another one. All right, Gemini. I just feel like things are like put your energy forward and nothing happens. Like you put effort into something and nothing happens. You're trying to do something. You're trying to keep yourself motivated and inspired and on track. And it's like these little wrenches keep coming. It's like, WTF, what else do you need me to do? What lessons do I need to learn? I heard give up your power, give the power. Like, maybe you're trying to control something and Spirit's not wanting you to. You just have to go with the flow and stop resisting. Whatever. Yeah, use your discernment. Have your intuition. Trust your intuition. Okay, then you have the Five of Pentacles and the Lovers. Man. There's something, person, place, or thing. There's something that you were very much emotionally invested in, and that maybe it evaded you, right? There's something that didn't come to full fruition that you were hoping for, that you invested in it to the best that you could. Everything that you had to give, you put into it, and I felt like you got ghosted or left out, or something, a cycle didn't finish through. I felt like there's something that was very disappointing for you in regards to what you invested your energy in. But you have the ability to create justice for yourself, Gemini. You have the ability to stand in your power and move things along. But make sure you're doing what's fair for you. Make sure you're honest and authentic. If there's, like, I don't know why this keeps coming up. If there's something you're feeling, even if you don't want to feel that way, it's important for you to acknowledge how you're feeling. Even if it's annoying, even if it's annoying for you, it's important for you to acknowledge your feelings. Then you have the Ten of Swords again, which you have out here, and you have the Emperor right here. You have the Empress. What the freak? Okay, so take this as it resonates. This is not going to apply for everybody, but I feel like if you're thinking about someone, they're also thinking about you. There's something like you're trying to receive something, but you don't think it's possible. Somebody's trying to put action into something, but they don't think it's going to yield results. There's like you're waiting to receive something, whereas your counterpart is waiting to have some sort of, I don't know, there's like an obligation. There's something they're trying to fulfill, and they're not sure. Like, you and your person are doubting. And this could also be you doubting you're going to be receiving what you putting the effort and energy in towards. So take that as that resonates. I swear. Hold on, guys. I keep on lighting my little thing. And then a couple of the readings, I kept forgetting to put my freaking incense. I'm not doing that with Gemini. No. Maybe that's going to help clear up the energy a little. You have another pre-message here. You have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Hermit underneath underneath the Page of Cups. I feel like there's someone that, man, there's someone or something you've been holding on to. You can't let go of their energy, even if you try. Can we not? Right now, I put down the deck, and the Six of Wands is popping up back here. So something that you can't let go of, or you're holding on to for whatever reason, there, for some of you, not all of you, there might be a victory or a sudden success coming in with that. I felt like you're definitely trapped in your head. You're trapped in your thoughts about either some sort of communication you want to receive, that you're currently in isolation. Maybe you're not with somebody right now. Maybe you're thinking about somebody that you had a falling out with or something, but you don't think something's possible. You're definitely in your thoughts. You're thinking the worst outcome. You might be having like moments of depression or a period of depression. I heard isolation, but you also had the Hermit too. So I felt like you're definitely having a lot of energy of doing things on your own, feeling like you have to carry this burden on your own. But Gemini, things are going to work out. You had the Six of Wands come out at the very bottom of the deck when I try to put the deck down. I feel like there's something that you might not see it right now, but keep on motivating yourself. Keep on inspiring yourself to think better, to improve your energy, because there is something you're going to be receiving. But right now you're stuck in your thoughts. Right now you're not thinking it's possible. Right now, 11:44 on the clock too. Right now you're like in that negative energy more than you're not. So be careful, because whatever we think about, we bring about. So if your intuition is telling you something and it's positive and you're like, no, that's not possible, look at that energy. Why do you think that way? Why do you feel that way? Likewise, if you're being inspired to do something or just sit and wait for something to come to you and you're like, no, it's never going to come. Why? Why are you feeling that way? Why are you having opposition towards what you have in your energy, what your spirit is telling you is possible? You have the Two of Pentacles. Make sure you focus on balance. For some of you, make sure that you're saving for your rainy day fund. Make sure that you're not doing more than what you're capable of doing. Make sure that you're trying to be fair towards yourself and your environment. Don't exhaust your energy. Don't exhaust your effort, but be balanced with your thoughts. Be balanced with your emotions, with your intellect too. Nine of Cups, yes, there is going to be some sort of wish fulfillment once you have balance. Like maybe this is a lesson right now to like just let go and trust spirit, trust the flow of life, trust that everything's always working out for your greater good. You have the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. Maybe it was your pre-message. You had the High Priestess. Your defense, yeah, that this message came in your pre-messages as well. You're defensive about whatever your intuition is telling you. Motherfucker. There's something that your higher self tells you or spirit tells you, and you're like, no, that's not possible. And then you have the Magician. So just be mindful, you're creating something. Always, always, always. You're always creating something. Even when you're not physically doing something, your intentions, your thoughts are always manifesting something for you. You have the Page of Swords underneath this Knight of Wands. I feel like whatever you're passionate about, you're going to receive some information, truth, or clarity in regards to whatever is fueling your fire, whatever causes you to get like super excited or super mad or super disappointed. It like the energy is very strong. You have the Two of Swords. You're trying to ignore something. You're trying to evade. I keep hearing evade. You're trying to evade something. And then the King of Wands. Maybe you're trying to evade an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the drama, right? Somebody whose energy is very overpowering, trying to be dominating. I don't know. There's something you're trying to ignore. Maybe there's some sort of action that you're inspired to take and you're trying to ignore it. You're trying to avoid it. I don't know. Okay, let's get into this. And like I said, my energy feels a little bit negative right now. So this is not going to be your final reading. Come back. I don't know when I'm going to do it, today, tomorrow, later, I don't know. But I'm going to do another September reading for you. This is not going to be it. But I wanted to get this out. So definitely it's intended for somebody out there. So take the pieces that resonate with you. This is going to be our last shuffle. Don't be disheartened, Gemini. There's something, like maybe you put a lot of energy and a lot of thought into something and it just hasn't came to fruition yet. So it's like, no, there's no way I'm going to receive it because it hasn't came yet. After all your effort, after all the time, after all the waiting, after all the thinking, after all the communication, after all the attempts, it hasn't came in yet. So you're like, there's no way that's possible. Current energy. You have the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe it's in regards to your prosperity, your abundance, your ability to all right. There's this energy here of you want to be able to be fully independent. Or there's something you want to receive, but it's like, no, I have to be independent. That's never going to come. It's never going to happen. But I felt like there's I don't know, maybe there's been conversations that caused you to think it's possible one minute and the next you're like, there's no way. It's not going to happen. And at this point, it's like I just have to do things on my own. Then you have the Hangman that came out sideways. So there's something you're trying to see from a different perspective, or you're conscious of when you're stuck in this energy of having doubt, having conflict internally with you about what's possible, what you're creating, what you're able to do, what you might be receiving. There's one moment where you're like, okay, I have to do this on my own. And then the next you're like, no, it'd be nice to have some help. It'd be nice to have a partner that's genuine and true. And I have some assistance, or that they got my back and I got theirs. And then it goes back into, no, that's not possible. That's never going to happen. For some of you, I don't know if it's a person or place thing, whatever this is something that you waited to receive. And I keep getting flashbacks of these dreams that I've had. I'm not going to go into it. We're going to just leave that. There might have been one thing in particular that you thought was going to come back around, that it hasn't. And now it's like, there's no way, it's never going to happen. And then 1 minute you're thinking maybe, and then it's like, no way. And then maybe, no way. It's not possible. I don't know, Gemini. I'm going to leave that there, but let's get Spirit's advice real quick for you on that subject. Spirit's advice for Gemini. Spirit's advice for Gemini. Okay. You have the Hermit and the 10 of Pentacles. This moment of isolation is helping you to have, to ground your own energy so that you're stable in your own right. So nobody can come in and take that from you. Then you have the Emperor again. Your moments of isolation is to show you, even though you doubt it, is to show you, yes, you're capable. Yes, you can do it on your own. And it's also to reignite your passion about something. For yourself, maybe, your confidence in yourself. You're always showing up to the plate. You're always doing what needs to be done. You're always having a success in something, even though there's difficulty in the process of it. At the end of it, you're successful. At the end of it, you are able to create what you need to create. At the end of whatever's going on, you always have your own back. So Spirit's wanting you to kind of appreciate that energy. And this is just trial and error. It's like a test for you to see your confidence. It's a test to remind you of your independence and your internal strength. That you don't need nobody's support. You don't need anybody's confirmation. You don't need anybody to remind you how great you are, to show up for you at the end of the day. If they don't show up for you, that wasn't your person. It's not intended for you, and that's okay. Last shuffle. All right. Spirit's advice for this current energy. You have the 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Okay. So maybe it's I want to have a family. I want to be happy. I want to have my home and my picket fence or whatever kind of house you want. my house on the beach, whatever it is. You want to see yourself happy. You want people in your environment that can support you, that's going to be there for the long term, whether it's easy or not, whether it's smooth sailing or not. You want somebody who's going to be there. Like, it's like team effort, right? Somebody who's going to be there no matter what. Somebody who doesn't just flake out or get really weak when they don't get what they want. You want somebody who's consistent. But Spirit's telling you, like, your opposition and your thoughts of like, yes, I want that, I want to receive that, but I'm never going to receive it. You need to bring balance towards your thoughts, because what you're thinking about, you're creating. And I feel like you're creating more of like, no, they're going to leave. And that's what you're creating, Gemini. You might also be remembering a lot of when somebody did leave, and that causes you to be defensive. Spirit's encouraging you to think about what you want instead of what you don't, and have truth and clarity that when somebody walked away, it was for your greatest good. If I don't know if you're wanting somebody to come back or not, but if they don't come back, it wasn't intended for you. And if they do come back, you still need to be defensive of your own energy. Protect yourself, protect your energy, and stop doubting yourself. Know that you're a prize to be won. You're not somebody who's a victim of circumstance. I don't know where that came from. Okay, maybe you feel like somebody played you until their opportunity came along to like get what they wanted. But that's not your role to play, Gemini. Don't expect that going forward. Protect your energy. Be defensive about people coming in and out. Know that you deserve better. Have balance so that you can have this happy home that you're wanting. Or so you can be stable on your own and enjoy it and be confident in it. You don't have to constantly like ice people out or like put your walls and your borders up so high that nobody can get in. It's okay. As long as you're protecting yourself against the things that aren't emotionally satisfying for you, the things that don't resonate for you, and you're speaking your truth and acting on your truth and trusting your intuition, there is going to be a victory and a success. You will receive what you're intended to receive. Spirit does have your back. Spirit is there to, I heard coddle. So Spirit's there to coddle you. Some of you might be waiting to be coddled because it's been hard, right? You're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your doubts. You're wanting somebody to come in and confirm for you one way or the other. Maybe you're tired of having the same thought over and over and over with no results. Maybe your intuition has been telling you something for a long time and you're ready to like do it or don't do it. I'm tired of the hangman. I'm tired of the waiting around. I'm tired of feeling, I don't know. You're tired of your thoughts. You're tired of your doubts. You're tired of expecting to receive something and nothing's coming. I'm tired of my intuition telling me something's coming and nothing comes. It's like that. Two of Swords. There's something at a soul level you've been blocking. You've been ignoring this. You're evading. I keep hearing evading. So there's something that like tries to get your energy and you evade it. It's like, no, I'm not going to spend my time there. I'm not going to focus on that. You're really blocking your wish fulfillment and your healing, though. That's what you're ignoring. You're not trusting the process. You have Two of Pentacles again. Nine of Cups. Seven of Wands again. The Magician. Gemini. At a soul level. There's something you're blocking. You're ignoring it. It's like, no, your intuition's been telling you something and you're like, nope, I'm not even hearing it no more. Maybe it's been telling you for 10 or more years. It's telling you something for a long time. And now it's like, no, I can't even trust it because it hasn't happened yet. But you're blocking your wish fulfillment. You're blocking some sort of healing and progress and forward movement. You need to have balance within the energy. It's not always negative. It's not always positive. Sometimes, like, let's say you've been having your intuition, like somebody's going to come back or things are going to work out with certain someone or not. And it's like you put all your energy into that, but you really need to be balanced with if that person was to come back, would you feel connected? Would you feel loved and nurtured and nourished? Or would you just be putting your energy out there waiting for them to accept you? Like there's something that's lacking balance here at a soul level. And also at a soul level, you need to like understand what you want and really be open to it. You need to have balance in that energy too. Like if you're wanting something and you don't think it's possible, you need to heal that energy and bring balance to that. You are intended to have wish fulfillment once you have balance. But spirit's not going to let somebody come in if it's going to jeopardize your stability internally. If you've done all this healing and growing and forward movement, and somebody comes in, has the potential to risk that progression, I feel like spirit's going to delay the movement. You're too defensive about what you're trying to create. Spirit wants you to be open to receiving this, even if it like basically it's like I want to receive love, and that's what I'm gonna open myself up to. That's what I'm gonna think about instead of it has to be that person. They have to come in this way. No, your wish fulfillment is your wish fulfillment. It might not be the same exact thing as you're expecting it to be, but being loved, being nurtured, being authentically cared for and respected and valued, it doesn't like it is what it is. That energy is what you're wanting. That energy is what you need to strive toward and be open towards. Not it has to be that person. They have to come in within this time frame. It has to feel this way. Yeah, focus on the feeling, but don't focus on the person. Focus on what you want, not necessarily the way exactly it comes about. Let's say you want to receive financial stability. Focus on financial stability, not it has to come by this date. Well, I don't know, because I heard some manifestations too, like you're supposed to have a date in mind. But also be open to spirit, because spirit's intentions are better than our own. Like maybe you want a job where you're going to be the manager, right? But spirit's like, no, I have a business intended for you where you're going to be the owner. So just think positively. Just think like, I want stability. I want reciprocity. In whatever way that comes in, that's what I want. So spirit wants you to like more look out, because you're blocking something at a soul level. There's something you're blocking at a soul level. And I feel like it's like you're closed off because you've been waiting for so long. You've been expecting something. There's been a lack of something for so long. So now it's like, no, it's not even possible. And if it's not that person, it's not any person. Your recent past, you have the 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands. Some of you might have sold a house and got some money for it. I feel like there's definitely, then you have the Hermit. Okay. I feel like there's something in the past where you put a lot of energy and effort and support into a home environment, but you might have ended up alone after it. You might have put as much energy into something as you possibly could have, and thinking it's going to build your stability, thinking it's going to make something solid in your foundation, and it didn't. Now you're stuck in your thoughts. You're doubting yourself because of the way that things happen, but you're still holding on to something. Then you have the Devil card and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I don't know why I chose clarifiers on this one, because I usually don't clarify the past, because the past is what it is and we can't change the past. We only can have like our energy is right now to create the future for us. So this was interesting. But let's see. So in the past, you put a lot of effort and energy, a lot of time, resources into your home environment, into your stability. But it ended in conflict, but you're still like in the past at some point, you were still holding on to the possibility of something, what can be created, even though there was hurt and disappointment and argument and conflict. And I felt like you had doubts within something that you're creating, but you were still holding on like, no, it's going to work. It's going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. And I felt like there came a point where your investment ended up yielding bad results. Like you watered your plant, you did what you were supposed to do, but at the end of the day, when the fruit grew, it was toxic. It was unhealthy. There was a lack of reciprocity. Okay, we're going to call it like we see it. There was a home environment that you put a lot of energy, a lot of resources, a lot of time into, thinking it was going to be stable. There was like mentally doubts within yourself, but you still was like, no, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna work out. I'm going to still put energy into something. I'm still going to wait for something to come around. And so you did. You reached out and you got rejected. You put the effort into towards it, and you were taken advantage of. Whatever it was, your healthy forward movement was met with opposition and toxic energy. But I feel like also that negative energy, you had the ability to turn it around, because you have the devil card that kind of looks like an angel instead of the devil card that's like a devil, right? It's still the devil card though. But you try to be optimistic. You try to see things for the greater good. Some of you might be dealing with the cancer. What the hell? It might have felt like a cancer. Might have been dealing with a Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see. Anyways, your history, I feel like that's why your history speaks about doubting yourself, pushing forward even though there was like resistance, and trying to like, it's gonna work out, and it didn't. And now in your current energy, it's like, okay, you're gonna be receiving something, but you're doubting it. It's like, if I'm receiving something, it's probably not what I want, it's probably not healthy, it's probably like, it's just a lot of negative expectations in your thought energy. And at a soul level, there's a potential for you to heal and grow and nurture something. This could be yourself as well. You have the Nine of Pentacles a couple times. This could be you and yourself having like some sort of improvement or healing. There's some sort of wish fulfillment that you have the potential to kind of tap into, or at least still dream about, right? At least still call in at a soul level. But it's like, no, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to deal with it. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. You don't want to be set up for failure. You don't want to be disappointed and discouraged again. So it's like, I'm just going to shut that door and be done with it. At a soul level, you have the Eight of Pentacles. There's still something that you want to have this. You want to have the, like a fair, equal partnership. You want to have reciprocity. You want to have something going on that's healthy and balanced for you. But it's just a thought. And hold on, Eight of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Wands, yeah, but it's probably not going to work out. And then the Tower. Yeah, I feel like you expect the worst right now. Like, yes, you still want it. You try to ignore it, but you can't help but think about this person, place, or thing. Whatever this is, you still want to put the effort into it, towards it. And I feel like that's aggravating for you, because it's like, why? Like, you're defensive about your thoughts. I feel like your thoughts kind of catch you off guard. Like, you're like, maybe it's a person, right? And you're trying to like, nope, I'm not thinking about them. And then here comes a thought about them. And it's like, no, I don't want to. I'm going to ignore that energy. But then here comes another thought. It would be nice if we could work things out. It would be nice if they would come around and we could fix things. And then it's like, nope, I'm not going to have these thoughts. And I feel like you get annoyed with these thoughts. This Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice for the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit's advice. You have the Seven of Cups. There's more fish in the sea. If this is a particular person, again, don't focus on the person. Focus on the feeling. What do you want to feel? How do you want to be treated? Focus on your instead of focusing on that particular person. Why do you think about them? Is the way they made you feel? Were there moments of like great success in the connection, and that's why you keep on thinking about them? What is it that you keep on thinking about them for? What is the reason? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? There's more fish in the sea. You have the Seven of Cups for Spirit's advice. There's ways to go about this. There's more fish in the sea. You have more options than what you're giving yourself credit. More people are interested in you. There's more available to you. Six of Pentacles. You need to have balance. When you're sitting there thinking about this person, recall everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. Get out of your thoughts and stop doubting yourself. Queen of Swords in the reverse. There was miscommunication at one point in time. I don't know if you weren't fully transparent with this person, or they weren't fully transparent and honest with you. I don't know what it is, but that energy caused you to be stuck in your thoughts. And I feel like you're starting to come out of that, or spirit's telling you to come out of that. I feel like your sadness has turned more into anger, and that's allowed you to kind of open up to having balance. Because like it's like, hold on, you're supposed to always strive for the best, the next best emotion. So if you're sad and depressed, it's better to be mad and resentful instead of sad and depressed. If you're kind of angry and aggravated, it's better to be like how's it called? I forget the word, but it's basically like, if you're mad, it's better to be neutral and be like, okay, it is what it is. But also it's better to be happy than neutral. So whatever the next best feeling is, it's important for you to strive for that. And while you're doing that, be mindful that there is more opportunities. That's not the only person on the planet. That's not the only person that's ever gonna love you, or that you're ever gonna love. You need to have balance within yourself. And it's better for you to start, like, whatever it takes for you to get out of that moment of doubting yourself and being aggravated with yourself because whatever you're feeling and thinking, you need to do that. And then you have the Knight of Cups. But there is love available towards you, for you. Like, get out of your thoughts and start being open to being happy. Get out of your thoughts and start expecting better for yourself. Get out of your thoughts and like, okay, maybe that person wasn't your person. Maybe you had some sort of hurt and disappointment within the connection. Maybe you really wanted them to come through. But if it didn't work out, or they're not around anymore, be open to something better. Don't shut yourself off because things didn't work out with them. There's something better intended for you. You have to like pick yourself up and move on and love like you haven't been hurt before. But this time, use your discernment. This time, don't just invest your energy in them before they're investing energy in you. Make them show you that it's reciprocity before you deep dive into these emotions, into this connection. Okay. Your near future, you have the Five of Pentacles. Something is disappointing for you. There's something that feels like a loss, or not being able to meet the bills or something. You have the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Be careful, Gemini. Like, try to improve your energy for real, because you might be like really had it up to here and like really about to lose your shit when somebody like looks at you the wrong way or does something and it pushes you over the edge, and that might cause you to lose your job. That might cause you to lose something that you don't want to lose. You've already lost something. Don't allow yourself to get so aggravated and agitated that you're jeopardizing things that are intended for you. What else for this five? Then you have the Two of Wands. You're going to have a decision to make. Or maybe somebody's going to make a decision. Like, whatever you're feeling, you have the Page of Pentacles. Whatever you're feeling right now, don't allow that energy to bleed over into other things. Like, if you're emotionally disappointed and you're doubting that energy, show up with, like, because you're Gemini, right? You can do it. If you're pissed off, you can, like, wear a grin, laugh, have the best laugh. And I'm not telling you to be fake. I'm telling you to protect your energy, protect your resources, protect your environment. Because just because this person disappointed you and caused you to feel hurt and sad and aggravated doesn't mean that what's coming in the future is going to do the same. And if you're wearing that energy of the person who disappointed you, that's what people are seeing as you're approaching new experiences, as you're going into work every day. So don't give your power away. Don't allow the past to create your future, because your future is not your past. We have no, like I was saying a minute ago, your past is the past. There's no energy that you can pull from there other than lessons. You can't go back in the past and fix things. You can't go back in the past and change what you said or undo something. Just like if you're upset in a moment and you're at work or something, let's say you're at work and you're mad and you're aggravated and it's like, why am I even thinking about this person? And just, amen. See? Let's say you're somewhere and you're thinking about this person and just the energy of that is aggravating for you. Why did they do that? Why did they say that? Why did they betray me? Why did they hurt me? Why? And then like somebody's at work and they're like, hey, can you help me with this project? Can you do something for me? And like that pisses you off. Like, are you serious? Look at everything I'm already dealing with. And you kind of snap back at them. That's not the person that you're really mad at. But you're going to be taking it out on somebody, which is going to cause you to get isolated or rejected or left out of an opportunity. And Spirit's already telling you you have a lot of opportunities coming in for you. So make sure you protect that energy, because whatever left is not worthy of being protected. Whatever left is doing its own thing, and it has its own lessons to learn. Just like you have to learn whatever lesson this was for you, but don't allow your future to be negatively impacted by your past. You can't go back and do anything about the past. It is what it is. You just have to have forward movement. Spirit's advice for this 5 of... Okay, you have the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. Yeah. So Spirit's telling you, even if you're having a bad day, even if you're stuck in your thoughts, you're not seeing things clearly because of this burden. You need to be happy. You need to find a reason to celebrate. You need to be look for the silver lining. Like, even if you're sad, even if you're mad, at least I have a job. At least I have food on the table. At least I'm healthy. At least my children are healthy. And if that doesn't resonate with you, what does? What is genuinely good for you that you can celebrate? I love the birds. I got to see it rain today, and I've really been looking forward to the rain. I have a vehicle. I have a way, whether it's a bus or transportation, my own, whatever it is, I have a way to get to work. I have the ability I live in America. I have options. Whatever this is for you, get out of your thoughts, because you're not seeing things wholeheartedly and clearly because of this trauma that you've been carrying around for a long time. It's a burden for you. You need to focus on what's good, what's healthy, what is there to celebrate, instead of focusing on this hurt and this disappointment. Get out of your own way, Gemini. When you're hurt and you're aggravated and you're sad and you're mad, this person, they don't know, they don't care. They don't care. So why would you let their energy defeat your future? Don't allow anybody to defeat you or your future. They chose to walk away. They chose to disappoint you. They chose to disengage. Whatever this was, now, because of that experience, you're supposed to be receiving something. Hold on. I guess it's important I show you guys these cards, so I'm trying to show you. In your current energy, you're supposed to be receiving something, but you're doubting it. You're not thinking it's going to come through. You're not thinking it's possible. So get out of your own way. Don't allow them to be an obstacle in your path no more. You deserve better than what you got. You put a lot of energy and a lot of effort into something. You definitely invested a lot of time here to make a healthy environment for yourself in the past, for the connection, to make things grounded and make things stable. And all you got was hurt and disappointment, argument and conflict. And then you still tried after that, and you still ended up even worse off than you were at the beginning. It's like they talk shit about you, and so you still, okay, come here, I still love you. And then they fucking slapped you in the face. Like, what the fuck? And now you're still like, well, why did you do that? I'm mad that you did that, but I'm still willing to fix things. What can I do? No, Gemini, no. You deserve better than that. You deserve somebody who's going to show up like you show up. That this environment is just important for them as it is to you. It's not one-sided. Relationships are not one-sided. And if it is, that's not your relationship. It's not healthy. It's not the connection intended for you. How you see yourself is the 3 of Pentacles. I don't want to work with anybody. I'm going to be wasting my effort. I'm going to be wasting my resources. I'm going to be wasting my time. What else? I don't even want to get any clarifiers on that. I just want to get Spirit's advice for that. Spirit's advice for the 3 of Pentacles. Spirit's advice. Yeah. Get out of your thoughts. Move out of that negative energy. Move out of doubting yourself. Move out of arguing with other people because you're in a bad mood. Move out of being short with people because you're aggravated, and follow your intuition, use your discernment, and keep secrets if you need to. Don't have deep conversations with people if you're not comfortable with it, if you're not ready. You don't owe anybody any explanations, especially this person that walked away or disappointed you or hurt you. You don't owe anything to them. You owe something to yourself to have a better positive outlook, to be motivated, to keep being inspired. And success is the best revenge at times. I feel like right now, if this person was to know that they really got you like that, that would like be building up their ego and deflating yours. So don't do that. You're worthy of so much more. They are a piece of, they're not worth your energy. I'm just going to say that. They're not worth your energy, so stop giving it to them. Whether they're physically around you or not, you're thinking about them. That creates your, like, you're sending them your energy. You're sending them your love, your support. So don't do that no more. Put yourself first. Make yourself a priority. 2 of Wands. Somebody sees that you're trying to make a decision. Somebody sees that there's something you're trying to figure out right now. We're going to get Spirit's advice for your decision, not for them and what their opinion is or what they're seeing. What's your advice for the decision you're trying to make? Gemini's advice for the decision. Gemini's advice for the decision. You have 5 of Pentacles, which you have in your near future. You have the Hanged Man, and you have the Hierophant. So this is telling me there's something like cold turkey. Leave it alone. Don't answer the call. Don't feed into their energy when you're thinking about them. Don't get aggravated with yourself, but also change your thought. If they hurt you, send them love and light. I hope they're having a good day. I hope things are working out for them. I'm going to have my energy move forward. I'm going to start focusing on different things. Start to see things from a different point of view. This was not your person. This was not intended for you. There were better things intended for you. This person left because, like, however you need to tell yourself, they left because they weren't the right person for you. They were just going to be taking for you. They left to make way for the right person for you. Like, whatever you need to tell yourself to get out of this energy, see things differently while you're trying to make this decision. You're going to need to learn something, or like commit to yourself, commit to something on a higher level. While you're trying to make this decision, like, leave the things that don't serve you. Leave the people, places, things, whatever thought processes especially, that don't serve you. You need to see things from a different advantage point, from a higher point of view. And commit to this forward movement. Commit to the things that commit to you. Like I'm saying, if it's work, don't allow this person, that negative energy that that you feel about the situation, don't allow that to continue with you. When you go to work tomorrow morning, you show up with a smile. Fake it until you make it. And remind yourself throughout the day, I'm better than this. I deserve better than this. They had to leave because there's something better intended for me. My person who's going to love me authentically, who's not going to leave me, who's not going to betray me, who's not going to use and abuse me, they're coming in. They had to leave to make way for them, right? Think of it that way. They didn't leave you. It wasn't done to you. It was done for you. They left because Spirit told them they had to go because there's something better coming in for you. And you're not the type necessarily to have third-party connections. You want to love and be genuine and sincere with your investment. And I feel like it's hard for you to get to the point where you're willing to invest. So when you finally get there, make sure that it's healthy. It's reciprocity. Otherwise, you're just going to keep on putting in and putting in and putting in. And they're just going to keep taking. So they had to leave because something better is intended for you. And if they would have stuck around, you would have kept being drained for your energy, for your love, for your support, while they weren't putting in the effort. They were using you for your time, your finances, your resources, whatever this was. And Spirit caused them to go away because they weren't intended for your greatest success. They weren't intended for your high gains, your betterment, your improvement, your progression. So when you go to work tomorrow, go with a smile and remind yourself all day, you're amazing, you're abundant, you're lovable, you're worthy. There's nothing better in this planet other than you. Other than Spirit, right? Spirit's always helping us and motivating us and inspiring us. So if you're having a moment where it's hard for you, go to God. Tell God, I need help right now. I need some support. And if you need some additional support, I'm always here for you. I'm going to always remind you how amazing and how great you are. And this person, even though they cause you to feel isolated right now, even to like shut down and it's not possible for me, this is just temporary for you. I hope you realize that this person, they were a stepping stone. They weren't a block. They weren't an obstacle for you to stop with. They were an obstacle for you to overcome. for you to learn your greatness, for you to understand the difference between genuine love that's reciprocity versus you just putting your energy out there for somebody to take advantage of you. You deserve way better. Hopes and or fears. Don't fall. Hopes and or fears, you have the Sun card. You're hoping for truth. You're hoping for clarity. Maybe you're hoping for a conversation to understand why something was done. I feel like you're just hoping to be happy. You want to be happy. What is this Sun card? Yeah, Temperance. You're hoping to have balance. You're hoping to have healing so that you can have forward movement. You're hoping to feel grounded and feel stable and feel connected and nurtured. Spirit's advice for hopes and or fears. Okay, you have the World card. There's a new cycle coming in. You just have to be open to it. Release the things that release you. Even if you find yourself thinking about them 20, however years from now, that's okay. Don't allow yourself to sit there long. If you're thinking about this person, cool. Send them love and light and move on. It's okay for you to like intentionally redirect your energy. You can't help if you're thinking about them, and don't be upset with yourself if you are. You're human. Everybody has like that human nature, that instinct, that like pattern. Like you've known them for a long time. This is something you went through for a long time. You had this connection at one point in time. So appreciate that, respect it. You don't have to minimize it, but you do have to own your power. You do have to move on from doubting yourself. That's how you get this truth and clarity, how you become happy again, how you heal. Invest in your own self. Put energy forward towards your stability. Make sure when you're showing up at work, you're showing up the best in the way that you can. Make sure that when you go to work, it's like, okay, what else can I do? What else do I need to do? Do your job, stay focused, and do the best you can at it. Walk away from the things that's no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. If this person causes you to be sad and miserable, they're not your person. If they were your person, they would be honest. They would show up for you like you show up for them. They're not your person. Do what's fair for you. Do what has, like, speak your truth. Have be honest and sincere, but do what's fair for you. Don't keep minimizing yourself for somebody else. Don't allow somebody to be stronger than what you are. Don't allow their energy to overpower your energy. Focus on your abundance. Focus on your prosperity. Focus on your stability. I show up at work every day. I'm going to save my finances. I'm not going to make stupid decisions where I just piss my money away at the bar, at the strip club, or whatever this is for you. Intentionally put your energy towards something that's benefiting your future. Hi, Emma. I hope you're doing good. And continue to be patient. Like, give yourself the patience. Like, don't be mad. Like, don't be mad if, like, you're still thinking about them. Even if it's been a really long time, be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Be kind and compassionate towards yourself first and foremost. And then over time, and for some of you, you need to go like do these, what are they called? Affirmations. Like when you're thinking about them, send them love and light. But I deserve better. I'm going to be in a connection that's healthy for me. And until that comes in, be patient with yourself. Don't be aggravated with yourself because it's not happened yet. Don't be annoyed with yourself because you find yourself thinking about this person. No, respect yourself. Okay, I'm a human being, and because I'm awesome, I'm loyal, I'm faithful, I'm still thinking about them because I genuinely cared. My feelings were authentic. That's why I still feel what I feel. But I deserve better than what I got. So I hope they're having a good day, but I'm open to receiving better. So keep your energy focused on that way. All right, let's see your final outcome. Should things remain the same? You have the Eight of Swords, still not seeing things clearly. The Justice. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. At the end of September, there's going to be a moment where you're still like stuck in your thoughts. But again, be kind, be compassionate with yourself. Be loving towards yourself. I'm a human being. My feelings were genuine and natural. So obviously I still feel the same way I feel. So don't get down on yourself about that. But you are going to be reminded that it wasn't fair how you were treated. That was not authentic. They weren't authentic. And that's going to help you to evaluate something on a better level. Like you're going to start to see things clearly. You're going to start to get out of your thoughts because you're seeing things clearly. Because you go from doubting yourself, oh my goodness. Because you go from doubting yourself into that moment of like, okay, What is the truth? What is my truth? What did I really genuinely experience and why? How do I feel about that and why? And then you're going to start to like really evaluate what you went through, what you experienced, how they behave towards you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull. I feel like some of you want to know a little bit more about this, so we're going to pull them. But I don't feel like there's much to say about it. You have the High Priestess in the upright too. So definitely your intuition is going to be telling you something. Your intuition, and then you have the Knight of Swords. You're going to have a lot of thoughts, Gemini. A lot of thoughts are going to be like, this is why that happened. And this is also the bottom of the deck, I guess. So as you have these thoughts, that's how you're going to start to build this. Like, yeah, I deserve way better. They didn't deserve me. Like, you're going to go from doubting yourself to doubting why you even cared so much, why you stuck around so long. You're going to start to be able to defend yourself because their energy is not healthy. They weren't authentic in the situation, in the connection, person, place, or thing, job. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's a person for most of you, but you deserve way better than what you got. And as you start to evaluate that, your intuition, you're going to be open to these downloads that you've been receiving, but you've been like, nope, I'm going to ignore that. Nope, that's not true. Yes, it's true, Gemini. It's true. Your intuition has been telling you the truth. Your intuition does not lie to you. People do, but not your intuition, not spirit. Spirit does not lie to you. And I feel like there's going to be truth and confirmation, clarity coming in very sudden, very sharp, very quickly. And that's going to help you to see, yeah, why was I even wasting my time with them? Why did I care so long? I deserve way better. All right, Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice. You have the Page of Swords. So speak your truth. Know your truth. You don't even have to speak it. It's helpful to speak it to yourself. Like, yes, I deserve better. I can't believe they did that to me. They lied at that time. I was honest and open, and I deserve way better than what I got. There's like truth and clarity that you need to have within yourself. And talk to Spirit. Like, if there's like additional things that you don't know and you need to know, you feel like you need to know, ask Spirit. Tell Spirit, prove it to me, show me. You have the Queen of Wands. Work on your confidence. You're going to feel more confident. As you go through this journey, as time passes, as you start to heal yourself, as you reflect on the bull crap you went through, the crap you tolerated, you're going to start to feel more confident about yourself. It's like, yes, I'm strong. I'm able. I can do anything I need to do. I deserve way better than what I got. Their loss. And then you have the Emperor. You're going to be standing in your power. You're going to start to make decisions. I feel like you're also going to have healthy boundaries, and you're not going to deal with that kind of crap in the future. I feel like if this person does try to come back, like, it's going to be a whole nother you, but Spirit's not going to let them come back before. If they come back, Spirit's not going to let them come back until you're strong in your energy, until you're able to stand in your power, and until you've gained your confidence and realized your own truth. And I feel like this person is not going to be able to just like come in and con you into another crappy situation. I feel like you're going to have more, like right here, you have more options than you realize. I feel like there's a lot of people who would be blessed to be in your environment, to be in your energy, to be in a relationship with you. So I feel like definitely Spirit's going to help you to have truth and clarity and realize things. You're going to start to feel more confident and more, yes, definitely. You're going to start to feel more confident. You're going to start to make decisions that are healthy for you, and you're going to put yourself first. You're definitely going to start to evaluate people, places, and things, opportunities that are presented to you before. I feel like you're also going to have people, you're like, don't just tell me, show me. Even if they're attractive, even if there's something that's enjoyable with their energy, it's like, no, show me that it's going to be reciprocity, or else I'm not investing. I'll be cordial with you, but I'm not going to like invite you into my bedroom. I'm not going to like sit there and give you all my resources without you showing me it's reciprocity. There's definitely, you're going to be loving yourself better. You're going to be kind to yourself. You're going to respect yourself more, and you're going to expect other people to as well. And before you get into another connection, you're going to like fully stand on your own energy. Before you start to work with other people, you're going to be defensive about that. You're going to fight for yourself. You're going to fight for your boundaries. You're going to fight for what's healthy for you. You're not just giving in again. You're not just going to like easily be manipulated and controlled into somebody else's benefit. Even if it's something from your past, Spirit wants you to recognize there's something about your energy that has been allowing people to do this to you in some way, shape, or form for a long time. Possibly since you were a child. Possibly this connection you have known for a really long time. And when it's not showing anymore, but when I put it down, you had the Judgment. Oh, sorry. Right now, the Judgment card was there when I tried to pick it up. But when I went to put it down, you had the Seven of Swords. So for a long time now, people have been putting shady energy into you after you give them loving, healthy kindness. And I feel like with the Judgment card showing up after that, like Spirit's here to fix it for you. Spirit's here to like kind of allow people to break you down so you can build your own self back up. So you can have healthy boundaries this time. So you're not just giving in to people to give in to them, hoping that they might give in to you one day. It's like you're going to start to expect reciprocity. You're going to start to expect healthy relationships, healthy dynamics in the situation. All right. This has been your reading. Hold on. I feel like there's still something left. I don't know what deck I want to use. All right, then. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. That was the end, but there's still a message here. And we're going to do the Blessed Be, I guess. I don't know where it's at. I want to do the Blessed Be after I do this, so bear with me a second, guys. I don't know where it's at. I think it's on my other thing. I got a bunch of decks, guys, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Nicia. Hold on. What else for Gemini? Can you come here, babe, please? Okay, you got a couple cards here. You have Stand Still. So don't force yourself through this healing. Be patient with yourself. Calm down and relax. Meditate. Be peaceful. Be peaceful. Be still. The Child. I'm telling you, when you move back into doing stuff, it needs to be that energy of like, I've never been hurt before. I like childlike energy of like, I'm forgiving. I'm open. I use my discernment. I trust my instincts. I just trust like you've never been hurt before. Go through this moment of healing for yourself. And both of these are 7. So you have 52 breaks down to a 7, and then you have number 7. So there's something about reviewing something and like internally accepting something in this moment of isolation and standing still and like meditating and healing through this disappointment. But you need to like, when you're ready to move forward again, when you're ready to like re-experience the world, love, relationships, make sure that you're not causing other people to feel that they're responsible for somebody else's mistakes. But also use your discernment. Take that with you as well. Take your lessons with you. Use your discernment as you engage with people. Then you have the Crow. You're going to know something on a higher level. It's number 13, breaks down to a 4. You're going to know your stability. You're going to know yourself on a higher level. You're going to be committed and connected to your forward movement. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I need to get that deck. Okay. Appreciate your patience. Sorry. My bad. Okay. So let's finish this and then we're going to get into the blessed be. Spirit tells me to do something, I do it. So, and I like to do my readings live. So I appreciate your patience. All right. What else for Gemini? Gemini. Okay. You have Wild Woman, 62, breaks down to an 8. I feel like it's whether you're masculine or feminine. I feel like there's something of like you owning your energy, you owning your intuition, you trusting your instincts and having this forward movement, doing things like completely different than what other people might be expecting of you, and just being open to how you're feeling, having your discernment. Like, I feel like there's something you're going to be embracing within regards to your intuition and just going with the flow. And I feel like other people might not be expecting the new you that's going to be coming. Number 33 breaks down to a 6. You have magic at the bottom of the deck. This is all to show you your greatest strength, to show you your internal power, to show you what you have the ability to create. Because it's like that phoenix energy. Like somebody thought they were going to break you. Or maybe you thought you were going to be broken. But Spirit's going to shock both of you guys. Spirit's going to... I found it, babe. Sorry.
I was putting on my towel, and then I actually slammed my arm, and my finger bent, and my actual nail is coming off.
Oh, Nizia. Go put that,
I'll put a Band-Aid on it.
Well, put something else on it, too. Put that, right there on the, what is it called? In that nail polish stuff, put that stuff, that nail Band-Aid stuff. I forget what it's called, but it has like that little first aid symbol. Oh my God, I bore my poor baby. All right, Gemini. Oh. Did I do that? Did I distract you? Okay. Well, put that stuff on. It's going to make it feel better. Yeah, meditate and spend time focusing on your energy. Heal that energy. Yeah. Put this on too. And then after it dries, it's this one. Put both of those. You're welcome. Okay. So, Gemini. Last shuffle. All right. Gemini. My hands are not that big. Gemini. Anything else? I feel like there's a little bit more. Hold on. Gemini. Okay. That's it. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have 21. Breaks down to a 3. A blessing to bring prosperity. Yes, you are intended to be abundant. You will be prosperous. I'm telling you, don't go to work being mad at the world because somebody hurt your feelings. That was a lesson to learn. That was their loss. Don't turn it into yours. Okay. We're going to look at these first. All right. Number 11 breaks down to a blue. Sorry. Number 11 breaks down to a 2. A blessing on the children. So interesting because you have blessing on children. And right here you had child. So some of you, I don't know if you have children already or if you're wanting a child. But I'm more so getting that energy. If you have children, they are protected. But I'm more so getting that energy of like Spirit's trying to get you to be open-minded and optimistic as a child. Like you're going to be revived. You're going to be renewed. You're going to be rejuvenated after all this burden. But you first have to get out of your own way, Gemini, and stop doubting good things. Stop doubting life. Stop doubting blessings. Like things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. You just need to trust yourself, trust Spirit, and use your discernment in the future. Number 43 breaks down to a 7. A blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. Maybe you've experienced a loss in the past or recently. And okay, if this is resonating with you, pray over that person. Like I'm going to tell you guys. Huh? No, thank you. I'm gonna tell you guys my personal experience. I had a situation where my brother.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. My brother, like, we've had a hard life, as most everybody on the planet has had. And there comes a time where it's hard to pick yourself up, and especially if you don't have people there to inspire you, if you don't have like the idea like within yourself or somebody in your environment to remind you of the silver lining. My brother just got to the point where he was tired of the bullshit and he didn't want to experience it no more, and so he chose to do something. And I'm not going to go too much into it either. He tried several times, and then the last time, like, he was very smart, and he ended up like making something that helped him to do what he'd been trying to do for a long time. And luckily, he wasn't able to pass super fast. And we had like my sister, my mom, and all them. Well, really, pretty much just us and my niece. We went to the hospital and we were able to see him in his last moments. And I don't think that's what he wanted. In fact, I know that's not what he wanted. He just wanted it to be over really quick as possible. But there was this delay that had happened. And for me, it was a blessing. I used that opportunity to pray over him, to ask God to forgive him of his sins, to ask God to open up, allow him into heaven. Sorry. And that's like, in that moment, that's the best that I could do for my brother in that moment. And I prayed over him and I asked that that God just release all these negative energies that had him feeling so sad, so defeated, so like the world was against him all the time, and to forgive him of his sins and allow him into heaven. And when he passed, like, I had watched the last breath. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that, but when people pass and they take their last breath, there's like this mist that comes out of them. And before that had happened, I know God heard my prayer because my niece was also in the room when I was praying over him. And later she kept telling me she wanted to tell me something, but she was scared to tell me. But then she ended up ultimately telling me that while we were in the room, that she saw this like dark, she called it like a shadow, leaving his body. And she thought I was going to be upset about it. But for me, it was like a blessing because, sorry. For me, it was a blessing because that was my confirmation that God had heard my prayers and that my prayer had worked, and that the negative energy that was living in him for so long was being released. And that happened a couple hours before he took his last breath. So when he finally took his not finally, I wish he would have been here, but I understand, like, it's not, I don't judge anybody. I love him. I support him always, no matter what. But for me to be able to have that moment, like, it was healthy for me to be able to know that when he was taking his last breath, I was there and I was able to pray over him, because I don't think he prayed for himself like that. I think he was just overwhelmed with the hardship of life and he was just ready to go. And I think that's all he thought about in his last moments. So for me, it was very much of a blessing for me to be able to pray over him and to ask God to forgive him, and for those demons, for those negative, toxic energies to finally be released from him. So for those of you who are experiencing the passing of a loved one, just pray and, like, have your moment of where you talk to God, where you get your healing from it, so that you're not holding that sadness. So you, like, there's nothing left unsaid for you. And also, I personally believe that, like, we don't die. I've said this before on other comments and people think I'm crazy, but I really don't think we die. We're energy. Energy does not die. It transfers. We don't die. We just transfer. We go to a different space, a different time, a different energy field, but we don't die. Okay, so take that as that resonates. And then number 2, a blessing of the air. All right, Gemini, you're an air sign. There's a blessing coming to you for sure. You have the blessing of the air. You have the 9 of Cups out here. There's definitely abundance intended for you. There's good things coming. You are blessed. You, Gemini, you, the person watching this reading right now, you are blessed. Expect better things for yourself. Expect healing. Expect healing. Expect growth. Expect improvement. Expect blessings for yourself. Even blessings. Okay. Amen. Thank you. Expect blessings for yourself. There's definitely a lot of things coming in for you. Abundance, prosperity, love, protection, nurturing, grace. There's a lot of things coming in for you. So be open to it. Stop telling yourself, no, it's not possible. No, it's not coming. It is coming. It is here. Be open to it. You can have somebody knocking on the door. And if you're like, nope, I'm not taking company today, and you don't go answer your door, you're the one that blocked that, not the person knocking at the door. I hope that made sense. Accept your blessing. You're going to be blessed. Accept it. Don't dismiss it. Don't deny it. Don't minimize it. All right, now you have number 25, also breaks down to a 7, a blessing to find the truth. The truth shall set you free. There's something here you might feel like you don't know. You might not feel like you understand something, but you need to be peaceful within your own energy and understand that things are always working out for the greatest good the way that it's supposed to, and be open to the truth, even if it's uncomfortable. I always say I'd rather know the truth than be told a pretty lie, even if it's the ugly truth. Like, tell me the truth. It's better for me to deal with than sitting there telling me something you think I want to hear. Tell me the truth. Like, I prefer the truth. All right, and then number 39 breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. A blessing for support. You are going to have support. You are going to have guidance. You are going to be like gently protected. I feel like Spirit, if you feel like nobody else has your back, Spirit definitely does. And just tell Spirit, I need help. I need support. I need nurturing. I need whatever it is that you're needing. And Spirit will get it to you for sure. But I feel like there's also people in your environment that want to help you more than you're aware. But people don't know what they don't know. So if you're going through something and you're expecting somebody to reach out to you, maybe you're so guarded that they think it's going to be aggravating, and they don't want to make you upset any more than you already are. If you need help, if you need support, let somebody know. Number 28 breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1 and a 0. A blessing to heal a relationship. This doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship you've experienced, a relationship that was unhealthy for you. I feel like Spirit's trying to heal things to get you to be more healthy and to experience something better than what you've experienced in the past. This could be a particular relationship that you have your mind on, but this can also be allowing you, an interesting fact right here, you have a crow right here, and you also have a crow right here. There's something you're going to be learning. And with it being on a relationship, I feel like Spirit's definitely trying to help you to align with what's right for you, what's healthy for you, what your boundaries are, so that when a relationship comes in, it's healthy for you. It's grounded, it's solid, it's stable. It's not something that's going to quickly end. All right. Then last card, you have number 29, breaks down to an 11, breaks down to a 2. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. Yes, Gemini, this has not been easy, but this is all part of your healing. This is all part of your journey, and you cannot avoid this. And the more that you stay in your thoughts, thinking about this wasn't fair, I don't understand, you're just preventing your lesson. You're preventing that forward movement. You're preventing that internal battle to fight for yourself, to stand up for yourself, to know what's right for you. All right. This has been your reading. I appreciate you being here. You're amazing. You're strong. You're brave. You're capable. And you are blessed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can find that information in the description box below. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read the comments because I'm not going to want to ignore any of you guys. And I don't want you to feel ignored. Okay. Yeah, if somebody constantly shows you that they're not they don't care about you, they don't care about the integrity of the relationship, it's not intended for you. As much as it hurts, it's better for you to like have those experiences, lick those wounds, move on, and learn the lesson, and be open to somebody who cares about you, somebody who doesn't lie, somebody who doesn't manipulate you, somebody who doesn't leave you in toxic situations. If they're not honest with you, if they don't care about your feelings, if they're like, you're the only option. You're not a side piece. You're not a time filler. You're not a break in between. You are Gemini. You are you. You are worthy of being loved forever and always by the same person without them loving anybody else. Like, obviously, we all have family and friends and all that, but like love as a romantic a partner, it should be you and nobody else. And if they can't say that and they can't show you that, that's not your person. Don't allow them to waste time. Instead, be open to releasing them so that you can experience the person that's actually intended for you, the person who's genuine and who's going to be here for the long term. Alphonse, I don't know if you're still here, but don't waste your time on people who don't care. And don't make them tell you or show you more than once that they don't care. Like, I was talking about this, I forget, I think it was the Scorpio reading. Like, I've thought about somebody from my past for freaking ever, like 23 years. It's a little bit embarrassing. Life doesn't stop, though. I had heard a conversation that kind of caught me off guard by that person, and I didn't know that they were, like, they weren't supposed to be in another connection. It was supposed to be us. And when it seemed like it was more than just us, then I kind of pulled back a little bit. And I don't know if that's what ultimately got me ghosted, but at the same time, I don't care. I still think about this person. I still hope they're doing well. I still wonder about them. And because I still care about them, it annoys me. But at the same time, I'm nobody's side piece. I deserve better than a third-party connection. I deserve better than lies and manipulation and shady shit, whatever it is. Don't know, don't care. I deserve way better than that. So even if they were to come around again, no matter how much I care about them, if they can't show me that I'm authentic for them, I'm the only person for them, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my emotions. I'm going to send them love and light every time I think about them. But I'm not going to sit there and be open to somebody who's going to waste my time, who's going to play with my emotions. If you can't show me it's equal reciprocity, there's no point in us, either of us, wasting our time. Because I'm nobody's like temporary holding thing for another person. I'm not there to make somebody else feel good or build up their ego. Why they're not there. They're not genuine. They're not sincere. No matter how much I care about them or how much I'm attracted to them or whatever it is, if they aren't there and they're not my only person and I'm not their only person, it's a waste of time for both of us. So even if they were to come back, I wouldn't just let them in just like that. So guard your energy, guard your peace, guard your stability. You deserve way better. Thank you, Royal Princess. You guys are amazing. So I was kind of annoyed. I'm not going to lie. At the beginning of this reading, I was like, I was aggravated and I felt like heavy energy. But I was like, Gemini needs this reading. Something needs to come out. So I'm going to finish the reading. And I'm glad I did, because like you guys are telling me like it's resonating for you. Pieces of it definitely resonated for me too. And I felt like even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, it's like that dark night of the soul. When things are hard, it's important for, you're welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to hear the message. It's important for you guys, even when it's uncomfortable, even when we don't like what we're feeling, acknowledge how you're feeling. Don't deny yourself. Respect yourself. Like if you were talking to somebody and they like you really cared about them, they're your best friend. Turn that down, please, for a minute. They're your best friend and you care about them and they tell you that they're really struggling for something and you tell them, oh, that's stupid, leave me alone. That's basically what you're doing to yourself. And would you be that person's friend? And would you do that to that person? So don't do it to yourself. You deserve way better. You deserve kindness and compassion. You deserve a hug. You deserve somebody to have empathy towards you and to not put you through shady bullshit that's going to make you cry. It's going to make you doubt yourself. You deserve way better. So expect better and don't tolerate less. You're very much, you're amazing. You're a gift to this world. Oh, I'm sorry, Emma. I feel like it's definitely a hard thing to experience for sure. But it's I don't know how to say it. Like when my brother did what he did, it was very hard for me. But I was, and I realized that I'm not, I was so blessed to be able to see him before he like officially passed. I was so sad for the sadness he carried, thinking that that was the only way. And I was sad that I wasn't able to be there more often than what I was. But at the same time, like, I don't fault him. Like, to carry that pain, like, I've had moments where I was like, what is the freaking point? Why am I doing this? Like, what is the point? But at the same time, like, God has not allowed me like, every time I get to that level, he ends up making me fall asleep. He, she, it, they. I end up falling asleep. I cry so much that I fall asleep. And then when I wake up, I don't feel perfect, but I feel a little bit better. So any of you that are struggling right now, get help if you need it, and get a nap. It's going to help you feel better. You're going to wake up, and it's going to be a little bit easier than it was before you went to sleep. You need to like ground your energy and focus on like, I'm going to do what I need to do to have stability for myself. I'm not going to like, everybody needs to do what they're inspired to do. Like, we're all here to live our own life. I don't judge anybody. I just want to be here to support and motivate you guys, to remind you of how strong and amazing you are. So if you're ever having a down moment and you need to get a hold of me, my email's in the description box below. Just reach out, let me know, or respond, leave a comment. Probably actually leaving a comment on one of my videos is going to get my attention quicker than sending an email at times, because I like, my email is like the black hole. I rarely check it unless I'm expecting something, or unless you guys put a comment, hey, I want to get a reading or whatever. If I don't know to check my email, I don't know. And we don't know what we don't know. So you don't know how amazing you are sometimes. Sometimes it's easy to get carried away with the weight of the world and feel like we're getting swept into the middle of the ocean with no life vest. But you always have one, even if you don't see it, even if you can't sense it in that moment. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that you're having a hard time right now, but don't allow yourself to be defeated. You are stronger. Greater is he that is within you than he that is within the world. And all it takes sometimes is a little bit of compassion, a little bit of breathing. Like, get the air circulating through your brain. Breathe and give your a moment to calm down. Amen. No side pieces at all. We are the prime. Like, we are the what is it called? The full course. We're breakfast, dessert, we're all of it. That's all. There's no other option outside of that. And if somebody doesn't realize it, they're not your person. You don't have to prove that, hey, pick me to your person. You're not a pick me. You're a freaking Gemini. You're a blessing. You have that ability to be sweet and kind and loving and nurturing, and also be the mean person if you need to be. But we don't like to be in that energy as much as people will say, oh, like, I'm Gemini, like, depending on everything you have in your chart. But really, at the end of the day, all that doesn't matter either. Like, you are a soul on this planet. You are a blessing. You are one in a million. There's nobody on the planet that has ever existed like you before, and there never will be another you after. So you're a prize. You're a prize to be won. You're not a freaking a little, like, one of the, you're not a toy to be played with. Your emotions are important. Your feelings are important, and you are valuable. So don't let nobody play with you. You're not a toy. You're important. You're a prize. I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I love you guys. I appreciate you being here. I hope you take a moment to breathe and understand that things are getting better. Protect your energy, defend yourself, but love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Remind yourself, like, parents can be really shitty. Coworkers can be shitty. Friends aren't always friends. But at the end of the day, you always have your own back. At the end of the day, you can't escape yourself. So make yourself your best friend ever. You're going to love yourself for it. And be nice to yourself, because the world is hard enough. And if you need a reminder, I'm always here. I love you. I appreciate you. Good night. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye. Emma, I appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Royal Princess, you're amazing. I love you and I appreciate you. I respect you. All you guys, I love you and I appreciate you and I respect you. Make sure that other people are doing that as well. Don't let them in if they aren't. Don't give people a room at your table if they're not making you a priority for their environment. You got this. Till next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll see you guys again soon. Like I said at the beginning, this was a heavy reading. This is not going to be the only reading that we do for Gemini for September. So I'll see you again soon. Get some rest and breathe. Know that you got this. Know that you're amazing. Love you. Appreciate you. Sweet dreams. God bless.